It looks like we're back, people. It looks like we're back in the bando. It looks like we're back in the trenches, blood. I thought we left the hood. I thought we didn't like the hood. I thought we weren't young delinquents anymore. But no, we love to play knockdown ginger still, don't we? We love to get into Fed chases, don't we? We like to go on little joy rides, don't we? We still like to misbehave, don't we? And people, the video's coming out late because I had some dinner reservations, yeah? I wasn't going to let these man ruin, yeah? Straight after the game, I had to leave the yard, yeah? And calm myself down. Have some Novikov, have some Chinese, yeah? I saw John Terry at Novikov, people. I told him, this is not acceptable. Chat to the man them upstairs, yeah? Because I can't be dealing with Sanchez in goal, blood. I grew up watching Courtois, yeah? I grew up watching Czech, top goalkeepers. And now I've got a bozo who's got 5 mistakes which have directly led to goals. That's the most in the league, yeah? And I'm still seeing Maresca coming out, protecting this guy, defending this guy. Jorgensen can't do any worse than this guy. Because what he does, you can't uncoach it. He is a bozo. There's certain players, you just can't save them. Mustafi, for example, at Arsenal. He was another bozo as well. Yeah? These man, you've just got to let them play for these teams that are mid-table, play for these little teams that aren't going to go anywhere. This brother was 3rd choice at Brighton. 3rd choice at Brighton, people. But they thought it was a good idea to bring him to Chels. And I remember at the time, I was saying it on the terrace, all these channels and that, said, bro, I don't want this guy, but let's see what he can do. We've got this Ben Roberts goalkeeper coach or whatever. Let's see if he can help him out. Yeah? But I saw enough last season for me to not want him to come back into the 11 when Petrovic was playing. Right? And you guys have heard me multiple times talk about Jorgensen, bro. Jorgensen, for me, is a better profile for what we're trying to do. Especially trying to play it out from the back. Because Sanchez today on the ball was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And the thing is, I'm not even going in chronological order right now of the analysis here, because he sticks out to me the most today. Reason being is because as soon as that second goal went in, there was just no hope after that. I still hang on to a little bit of hope before that. Things could have changed for us. But when he did that, it was the equivalent of what Disasi did against Ipswich. It was raps. Yeah? It was raps. And, starting off this game, the intensity wasn't bad at all. You know what I mean? We stuck it on these guys. We made that new good centre-back they've got, Kusanov, I think that's what his name is. We made him make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Jackson anticipates that quite well. Jackson plays the ball across to Noni. He finds himself in the box, ready to finish. Good start. Good goal. You're seeing straight after as well, Kusanov was rattled. Absolutely rattled. Yeah? He was, you saw his face. He was all rubbing his face. Not John Terry. See, I'm even saying Terry now, JT. You had Gary Neville talking about this guy's probably going to get subbed off at halftime. He ain't going to see the second half. We had these guys exactly where we wanted to have them. And what I was saying to LB in the preview is we cannot give Man City any respect. Because I'm seeing teams like Villa cut them open. Bournemouth cut them open. Even West Ham for their goal cut them open. PSG the other day cut them open. All you need against these guys right now is energy, bro. Energy and intensity, because they're imbalanced in the midfield. Again, we saw it today with their midfield. They didn't have a DM in there. KDB didn't even start the game, right? The only threat really in the first half was coming from Mamouche and Guardiola. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly where their goal came from as well. Noni was getting warned in this game. Do not give Guardiola all that time in the world. Because what Man City were doing, they had Nunes and Guardiola that were holding the width, which was making our wingers drop back a little bit. Reece was basically doing a 2-man job because he's having to mark Mamouche and having to mark Guardiola at the same time because Noni's ball watching, right? One ball over the top. All it took is one ball over the top, which they were trying before. Cucurella, he's all over the place. Before you know it, Guardiola makes that late run, Noni's in no man's land, doesn't know where his man is. It's 1-1, right? Similar sort of thing happened for the second goal. It goes to Haaland, has all that space in the world, yeah? What you don't want Haaland to be doing is be one-on-one with someone like Colwill, bro. Because one-on-one Colwill is not good defensively, right? He ain't great defensively one-on-one. You know what I mean? He's good at blocking the ball in the box. He's good at making interceptions and that. But if you're trying to ask this guy to be one-on-one, like Gabriel, for example, he can't do it, blood. Not to the level that we need. Not against a Haaland, right? We left man in no man's land. You know what I'm saying? But Sanchez decides to come out and then go back in and then come out. And then before you know it, Haaland's just looking at the goal and thinking, bro, all I've got to do is put it over him here. He's giving me all the space to put it over him, right? Before you know it, it's 2-1. And you're seeing Enzo's reaction as well. I'm sure everyone's seen Enzo's reaction. He was not happy, yeah? Because when you've got guys like this in your team that just want to throw things away, throw the game plan away, they are the worst to have. Because they will sabotage the team, bruv, with their quality, their lack of quality. And then for the third goal, a similar sort of thing happens. Ball goes over the top. Foden, he was never going to miss that, bro. You know what I mean? But the game was done before that. Because what I was saying at half-time is we need to make sure that we stop this thing where we're just letting Man City play. If you let Man City play as poor as they've been right now, they still have quality, right? They can still find a way to win these games if you're giving them too much time on the ball. The way they build up is quite similar to Aston Villa. If you guys remember that Villa game, we played very well because we pressed Villa quite high from the front. Because what Villa like to do, they've got two centre-backs that split, and then you've got the full-backs that stay high. Very, very similar to what Man City do. Today, we were just giving them all this time on the ball. So much time on the ball to pick out a pass. You know what I'm saying? To do so many things with it, right? We gave these guys way too much respect. Because we scored, and after that, it was like we was trying to play not to lose. You don't beat Man City by doing that, bro. Spurs went there a few weeks ago, away from home, and took it to them. They were very clinical in front of goal, but they took it to them. That's what you've got to do. That's how you beat Man City. Even today, we could have gone 2 goals up. Cole Palmer, rubbish pass to Jackson. Dead pass to Jackson. A few people are telling me, oh, Jackson should have maybe launched forward a little bit with his left foot. I'm thinking, bro, he don't have to do all of that if Palmer gives him a better pass. Palmer should have waited a little bit, got a little bit closer to Edison, and then you cut it back. So it's literally just a tap in for Jackson. Jackson in that position there, you'd have to be mad clinical on his left foot to get that in first time. Because Edison had the whole goal covered. You know what I'm saying? That was poor from Palmer. And like I've been saying the past few games, goals change games. We score that goal, these men would be rattled. That would give the team a little bit more confidence to go do more. But unfortunately, we do this thing at the minute where we're allowing teams to get back into it, right? Especially away from home as well. We've let Man City get back into the game, get more confidence. The crowd were behind them in the second half. You know, second half the game starts. There was a little bit of intensity on our side. You're seeing Edison kicking the ball off, right? And I was like, okay, cool. Fair enough. These lot are starting to do a little something. But then again, you're seeing Jackson just slipping everywhere, bro. I don't know what boots he's wearing right now, but he needs to change them, blood. Because all I'm seeing Jackson doing right now is step overs, he slips. Yeah? Like man's got banana peels in his shoes, in his soles. Yeah? And then he comes off at the 60th minute, so early, but then he brings in Cuckoo on. In Cuckoo up top, like I keep saying, people, is useless. He came on and he was honestly playing in midfield. I saw this guy picking out positions in midfield. And I'm not even looking at him no more because I know what to expect when he goes up top. It's Maresca. It's the sporting directors for bringing in someone that he doesn't trust. But end of the day, for now, make use of what you've got. Because Mark Gill, I'm sorry, he was the exact profile that we needed off the bench to offer a little bit more intensity, right? Whether he can finish some chances was yet to be seen, but at least you know he's going to press a man. At least you know he's not going to let John Stones and Akanji just play around him. He's going to get into them, bro. And we were missing that up top. Sancho on the left. This wasn't really the game for him. So again, we're missing a profile like Mudryk. Whether people rate Mudryk or not, we're missing someone like him. Because Neto came on left wing, and what did he do left wing? This is what I was talking about before. This team is going to miss Mudryk because he offers us something different. Sancho today, against Nunes, did fuck all. Our main threat really was coming from Madueke on the right-hand side. He was trying a little something in the first half. Second half, he was okay as well. But overall, not good enough. The midfield just looks leggy at the minute, bro. Leggy. You know what I mean? Palmer was a ghost in the second half. Caicedo just looks leggy right now. Enzo right now, and today's game wasn't as influential as what we've seen recently. You know what I mean? It's a shame. Cucurella wasn't as influential today. Reese wasn't as influential today. It was a flat performance from every single person today. Yeah? Every single person. And the thing is, when you want to beat these big teams, every single person has to be on it. That's including the manager. I need to see some big moves before this window shuts. Bring me a striker. Try as hard as you can. Go get that release clause triggered for Gyökeres, bro. Yeah? Drop Sanchez and play Jorgensen going forward and sell Sanchez, bro. List his ass first thing in the morning. For sale, bro. Yeah? I can't even shout because people was asleep right now. But I'm fucking fuming, blood. These men need to cut. Cole today, shocking defending, bro. So laxy daisy. There was one point I see man try to fly kick the ball and he just missed it, bro. Chalobah today as well. Bad defending, bro. But end of the day, I got to look at the high line. How are we playing a high line and not pressing from the front? That is suicide, bro. That's like mixing bananas with onions. It don't go together. It doesn't go together, bro. The tactics were a mess. The team was a mess. I don't really remember us creating much because we barely had the ball. We had no control of the game. You know, people are looking around at each other like, okay, who's going to take responsibility? Who's going to take responsibility? Who's going to step up? Nobody. Nobody. This is real bad. Yeah? Because I'm not even confident that we'll beat West Ham. I'll be real. I'm not even confident that we will. Graham Potter's going to come with a little vengeance and we will give them something, bro. Charity FC right now again. We're really struggling to get over the line against these bigger teams, and it's a problem. Spurs, I'm not counting them like that, man. I can't lie. Yes, they're a top 6 team, but they're shit. Man City right now are shit as well. And they're now above us in the table, bro. Not long ago, we could have left these guys. Honestly, the mentality today was so shocking because I'm looking at Man City right now. This is the best time you're going to play these, man. Yeah? Everyone's been doggy in these, man. Everyone, right? It comes to us, we just can't beat them. And our record still stands. We're yet to beat Man City since the Champions League final. In a bit, people. Bless.